Happy Saturday. Like, what day is it? What year is it even? So we're doing core today. We'll get a little core warm up first. And then we've got some supersets of work that we're going to hit today. So since we're going to be kind of down on the floor, you might need something for like your elbows, because we're going to be doing like some hover stuff with the elbows. And then there's a couple moves where you're going to have the option to do from your knees. And actually you'll do part of the warm up on your knees as well. So have a mat or a towel, something that will help to protect your knees and your elbows. So happy Saturday once again. Hope you guys are all having a great week. It is gorgeous outside. So after you're done here, make sure that you go and get some fresh air, just as long as you stay away from people, because the more we stay away from people now, the less we have to stay away. The less long we have to stay away. All right, so let's get warm. All right, so we're gonna start actually with back rolls. So we're going to kind of lay on the back. You're gonna hug your knees, roll up, do wide legs, and reach forward. So let me go at a better angle. You're gonna hug your knees, roll up, wide, tap down, and repeat. So we're gonna do this just for about 20 seconds. Most of your sets today are gonna be timed, and I have like a little surprise for you at the end. So hit some back rolls for about 20 seconds or so. Hug your knees, open, tap down, hug your knees, open, tap down. So draw your belly button in, start getting that core nice and warm. All right, flip over to your hands and knees. So in a little 4-point stance, but knees are on the floor, top of the shoulders down away from the ears, belly braced, cat-cow. So we're gonna roll up and pinch your shoulder blades together, sink down, roll up, sink down. Again, just about 20 seconds on this one as well. And as you do your cat, roll your hips under, draw your belly button into your spine, and down. No contest as to how many you're gonna do. Just get warm. All right, so we're gonna hit 20 repetitions of bird dogs all together. So your bird dog, you're gonna stay on all fours. You're gonna extend one arm and opposite leg. So top of the shoulders down away from the ears, arm and opposite leg, extend. Keeping your hips nice and square, you're gonna do 10 on one side, then 10 on the other, then we're done with bird dogs. Shoulders down away from the ears, belly button drawn in, and go. So big extension of that arm. Squeeze your butt. Go ahead and switch once you do 10. So we're nice and controlled. We don't necessarily want to rush any of the moves today. Big squeeze, big extension. Relax. All right, so what we're gonna do is supersets with 3 different exercises. So we're gonna go 30 work, 10 rest, transitioning from exercise 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna go through 3 rounds of it. So we're gonna do like exercise 1 for 30, take 10, go to exercise 2, take 10, go to exercise 3, back to exercise 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to give you the first exercise, and in that 10 seconds, I'm going to try to demo as quickly as possible for the next exercise. I don't expect you to remember all three the first time through, but I want you to kind of get that rhythm as we progress through. So we kind of will move from our front to our back in these supersets. So first up, what we're going to do is a hover with a knee drop as a jack. So you're going to go elbows. We're going to jump the legs out, knees drop, jump the legs in, knees drop. Option is to walk your legs out and in if you're not jumping them out and in. As you jump out and in or walk out and in, try to keep your butt from flying up into the air. Ready? 30 seconds worth. Now you are going to choose the amount of repetitions. If you want to go slow, go slow. If you need to take any breaks, take some breaks, but finish strong. 30 work, 10 rest, ready, and go. No buzzer today. It's just me telling you when to start and to stop. Not sure why I didn't set up a buzzer. So jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Walking your legs is okay too. Try to keep the top of the shoulders down away from the ears. 4 seconds, you're going to move to your back. 2, 1, hip bridge. Draw your hips or your heels close to your butt. You're going to pulse up here for 30 seconds. Ready? And go. So press your heels. You're just going to pulse, squeeze your butt extra hard. Keep your belly button drawn in. We're breathing. You can kind of roll your shoulders underneath your body. Hands kind of wherever they feel good to you. Come on. 5 seconds. 2, relax. You're going to stay on your back. You're going to go fingertips overhead, touching the floor. Press your fingertips hard, knees up. Extend one leg at a time or both. Ready? And go for 30. Press your fingertips hard into the floor. Extend legs. When you're pressing your fingertips into the floor, you're going to feel the top of your abs, like your rib cage, like really tightening. So keep those fingers pressed firm. Home base is going to be knees up to 90 degrees, okay? Press your fingers firm. You're going to feel the top abs firing up the more you press. 3, 2, 1. Back to the top. Hover with your foot jack, knee drop. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So out, drop, in, drop. Take your time if you need to. Walk your legs out and in as needed. Eight seconds, and then you're on your back for your hip bridge pulses. 2, 1. Take 10. Move to your back. Heels close to your butt. Roll your shoulders underneath your body. Lift off. Press your heels firm. Squeeze your butt and pulse. Belly button's drawn in. We're breathing. So we're like halfway through this superset. Woohoo! 5, 3, stay on your back. Relax, fingertips press firm into the floor, knees up 90 degrees, leg extensions both or one at a time. 2, 1, and go. Option, if the knees up is a little bit too much for you this morning, take it from toes on the floor and lift one knee at a time instead. Keep pressing your fingers hard to engage the top core. Fire up those top abs. 3, 2, 1. Flip to your front. One more round of the hovers with knee drops. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to keep your butt from flying super high into the sky. Belly button's drawn in as we breathe. Woo. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. On your back, hip bridge. Heels close to your butt. Press your heels firm. 2, 1, lift off and pulse. Belly's braced. Spine is nice and long. Woo-wee. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, fingertips firm overhead. Knees up. 2, 1, and go. After this one, you're going to get a break, guys, okay? So stay strong with this one. Stay strong. Belly button's drawn in. We're breathing. Woo-wee. Keep going. 7 seconds. 2, and 1. Relax. Quick shakeout. Good job. All right, so we're going to go with the same kind of method, 30 work, 10 rest. So you're essentially doing 9 sets without a big break. 30, 10, 3 different exercises in the next combination or superset. All right, so next one is a little spicy on your plank or your hover. What you're going to do as best you can, you're going to start with a high plank, so that means plank on your hands, toes or knees. You're going to walk hand forward, forward, back, back. Now this one, I'm going to coach a little extra here right at the beginning, because when we're in that high plank, especially when we move forward and back with the hands, your shoulders will probably want to rise up. So it's up to you to kind of keep them down away from the ears. I'll try to remind you, but I also don't want to sound like a broken record, but know that it's normal for you to want to do this, especially once you start to get tired. But I really want you to keep them down as much as you can, especially when you come forward. Now, if that is not your jam, you can kind of tap to one side and the other, and that will kind of keep those shoulders down a little. And then you're going to have 2 more moves after that, but that one was the hardest to coach. So ready. 30, work on your knees or your toes. And go. Lift off, arm forward, forward, back, back. Now there's no contest as to how forward you're marching your hands. Just do the best you can. Now as you kind of get through and you kind of practice the move a little bit, you might be able to reach a little further. As long as you can keep the top of your shoulders down away from the ears, try to reach further. Now you're on your back for the next one. 2, 1. Arms out. And you're just going to do a pendulum from side to side. One leg and then the other. 2, 1. Pick a leg, one long, one bent. Knees are pinched together. Here, there's no contest again as to how far you go. Just get a good twist back and forth. Okay? Again, this one, once you kind of figure out the move, you might be able to go a little further. Try to keep your shoulders pressed against the floor though, so you don't want the opposite shoulder to lift off as you twist. 2, 1, take 10. Up on your elbows or a crunch position, you're just gonna do some flutter kicks. Okay? 2, 1, and go. Nice long legs. Option, knees bent, tap them to the floor. Option, take the elbows away and move to a crunch. We're breathing. Long legs as much as you can. Ooh, wee. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your front. We've got the plank with the hand march. Whew. Ready? And go. Walk forward, forward, back, back. Again, option. You can kind of tap your hand out to the side as needed. Now, if you find that one hand wants to go first each time, try to switch hands. Now, it's not going to make a huge difference. I just always like to make sure the sides are even. 3, 2, and 1. On your back for the pendulum. Now it's up to you. You can go both legs or one at a time like we already did. And go. Now wherever you're at, you want to pinch your legs together hard as you rotate. Whew. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Either a crunch or up on your elbows for your legs. Long legs. Now it's up to you how big you want to make that scissor or the little flutter. You can make it tiny. You can make it longer. Totally up to you. Again, option, knees bent. But if you choose the knee bent option, I don't want it to be like heels coming close to your butt. Okay? So you do want to keep like 90 degrees. Keep some tension. 5 seconds. 2, 1, hold. Come back to the top. 3 more sets in this round, then you get a break. So high plank, walk out and back. Ready? Go. How far do you want to walk out? Now that's up to you, but do try to challenge yourself. As long as the top of the shoulders are staying back down by the ears. 4 seconds. 2, and 1. Onto your back for that pendulum. 3, 2, you choose. Wide arms. How far can you go keeping your shoulders on the floor? You want to control your core, so keep your abs nice and tight. Obliques are firing as you bring that leg back up. Pinch your knees together. 5 seconds, and you go to the legs. 2, 1. All right, elbows are crunch position, long legs. Lift off, go. Keep breathing. Guys are crushing it. I can feel it. 7 seconds. 2, and 1. Quick shake out. How are we doing, guys? So, we're going to do one more round of 3 moves. So 6 more minutes with those 3 moves, 30, 10, times 9. And then After that, we have our challenge and then just a couple stretches. Okay? So 6 more minutes of crazy core work and then your challenge. All right, so next up, you're going to do a side hover on one side, then you're going to switch to the other side, do the same move, and then we've got a third move mixed in there. So 30 seconds on one side, hover, 30 seconds on the other, and then a different move. So your side hover. Now, this one, in my opinion, is kind of challenging to do with both legs. My side hovers are not super strong. So option 1 is going to be knee bent under, arm wherever it feels good to you. You're going to go leg like a rainbow. So you're going to tap the leg forward and back, your top leg. Now option is to lift off with bottom leg long as well. Tap forward, lift, and back. So it's up to you if you start from your knees or long leg underneath. Ready? Pick yours. Hold one side for 30 seconds, the other side for 30 seconds, and then your third move in the round. And go. So lift off. Nice semicircle or rainbow with your long leg. Top of the shoulder stays down away from the ear. Lift your hip up off the floor, right? Press your elbow hard into the floor. Squeeze your butt. 2 and 1. Whew. Switch sides. Now you choose what works best for you, all right? Ready? And lift off, go. You might find that one side is a little bit better than the other. That's totally normal. Ooh-wee. Oh. This is usually my good side. Oh. 3, 2, 1. You're going to be on your back. You're going to go long leg, arm, dead bug. So opposite hand to opposite leg, crunch back and up. Ready? Opposite limbs, reach, go. Nice long arms, long legs. Option, bend your knees, but still get that crunch, okay? Big reach, big reach. Low back stays close to the floor. 2, 1, go. Sorry, break. Side hover, rainbow leg. 2, 1, go. Shoulder blades pinch together. Top of the shoulder stays down away from the ear. So you don't want to chase your elbow. You don't want your elbow super high above. You want it locked in underneath you, all right? Get those side abs. 2, 1, take 10. Ready? Switch sides and go. Ugh. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. I keep kicking my couch. Big rainbow as best you can. Woo-hoo-wee. 3, 2, 1. On your back, dead bug. Opposite limbs, reach. Long arms, long legs. And go. Big twist when you reach. 3, 2, 1. Last side hover on your first side, then you go to the other side. 2, 1, go. Woo-wee. Oh. You guys mad at me for this one yet? I am. Shh, don't tell anybody. Oh. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. 2, 1. Lift off. Go. Woo-wee. Top of the shoulder down away from the ear. Stay strong, guys. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. On your back, dead bug. Last exercise in this series, and then your challenge. Long legs, long arms. Go. Big reach, big reach. Try to keep your shoulders off the floor. I know, I made it extra spicy. 10 seconds. 3, 2, hold. Relax for a second. All right. Whew. So what we have last, your challenge. So take a second, just get mentally ready for your challenge. What is it, you ask? So I'm gonna set the timer. We're going to hold a hover, so solid hover on your elbows. If you want to make it fancy, you can make it fancy. So I'm going to set the timer. Timer's going for 2 minutes. Now you choose how long you want to stay in that hover. I do expect you, if you're stopping before 2 minutes, you're going to quick take a break as needed and come back to it. So we're all going to finish at the 2-minute mark. Take the breaks as needed. If you want to go solid for 2 minutes and that's your jam, do it. But your challenge is to try to stay in that hover as long as possible and come back up as quick as you can after you get a little break, okay? Stay strong, top of the shoulders down away from the ears, belly braced. I'll remind you, don't worry. All right, so I'm getting my setup here. All right, ready. Knees or toes, totally up to you. Going for 2 minutes on the elbows and go. Belly button braced, top of the shoulders down away from the ears. You know the drill. Knees or toes, butt is in line with spine. So we don't want the butt up in the air, right? Do the best you can. Keep breathing. Keep your belly button drawn in. Push back into your heels. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. I know you guys are doing great. Probably getting a little shaky, right? Any breaks that you need to take, just come back up to it. Keep it up, guys. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 45 more seconds and you're at 2 minutes. You got this. Woo-wee. 30 seconds to go. Let's go, guys. Come on. Stay with it. Stay with it. 15 seconds. Come on. Keep your belly button drawn in. Keep breathing. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. Good job. Roll out your shoulders. Let me know how you did on your challenge. DM me. You don't have to make it public. Of course, if you want to celebrate, break it out. Let me know. Shake it out. Get a little shoulder stretch. Top of the shoulder down away from the ear. Switch. Clasp your hands behind your back, lift your chest. Any questions, pop them in. Promise you 30 minutes of core. We made it. Nice work. Air high fives all the way around.